My name is my name is Sister Attracta Kelly. I'm a Dominican sister of Adrian, and we are here at the Mother House in Adrian, Michigan. I became an immigration lawyer. First of all, I'm an immigrant myself, and during the 1980s, I served on our general council here in Adrian. And at that time, the Guatemalans and Salvadorans both countries were at war, and were coming to the United States trying to escape the torture and killings that were going on in their home countries. Because the U.S. government was actually funding the governments of those two countries, the U.S. government refused to give them asylum when they came here asking for asylum. There was a group in Detroit called Freedom House who helped prepare Guatemalans and Salvadorans to go to Canada because Canada was accepting asylum seekers. And they needed a safe place for people from those two countries to stay while they awaited their documents from home. Because Adrian is out of the way and would hardly be suspected of hiding people, we were invited by Freedom House to house some of those asylum seekers from both countries, and we gave a wing of our retreat center to them until their documents came. At that point, I realized that I did not know the law, and as far as immigration was concerned, and I decided that after I finished my time on the council, that if I could pass the LSAT and get into a law school, that I would go and learn to do immigration law. So that's what I did in 1993. For 2 years, however, though, I worked in Dublin with the Jesuit Refugee Service, who at that time Ireland was beginning to have their first influx of people seeking asylum. When I came back then, I began to work with the North Carolina Justice Center in Raleigh, North Carolina, and I headed the immigration project there. When I first got there were about 150 cases that were open, and the attorney who had been there before me had left about 4 months before I got there. So I learned right on the job. And by the time I left, we were having at least 500 cases open at one time. We as Dominican sisters have a general chapter every 6 years, and during that time we elect new leadership. The office is for 6 years. I was called to be prioress and was elected as prioress in February of 2010. What is really so life-giving in all of this is to see our sisters totally dedicated to those people who within society would be looked down upon or would not have anybody to care for them, and they are treated as if they are the most valuable people in the world, which of course they are, because of the fact that we're all made in the image of God, and they see them as such. And you can see that love and that care in the way they treat people and in the way they are working with them every single day.